China's humanoid robot race is moving faster than anyone expected. Humanoid robots are moving from laboratory demonstrations toward factories, warehouses, and real-world deployment faster than many expected. But the bigger story behind humanoid robots is not a single demonstration, product launch, or headline. It is the speed at which the technology is moving from possibility towards something companies, governments, and industries may actually have to deal with. And that raises a more important question. What happens when the technology becomes practical enough to scale? To understand why humanoid robots matters, it helps to separate the spectacle from the underlying system. New technologies rarely succeed because of one impressive moment. They succeed when engineering, manufacturing, economics, supply chains, infrastructure, and customer demand begin to work together. The angle of this story is China plus robotics race plus manufacturing scale. That means the real focus is not simply on what the technology can do, but on the forces that could determine whether it becomes a large industry. China is rapidly expanding its humanoid robotics industry. This point is supported by reporting from AP News. We use it here only as a source-backed claim, without adding extra numerical details that were not separately approved. The significance is larger than the individual example. If this pattern continues, the competitive advantage will come from turning technical capability into repeatable, useful, and economically sustainable deployment. Humanoid robotics is becoming an area of technology competition involving China and other major economies. This point is supported by reporting from AP News. We use it here only as a source-backed claim, without adding extra numerical details that were not separately approved. The significance is larger than the individual example. If this pattern continues, the competitive advantage will come from turning technical capability into repeatable, useful, and economically sustainable deployment. Manufacturing scale is becoming an important part of China's humanoid robot strategy. This point is supported by reporting from AP News. We use it here only as a source-backed claim, without adding extra numerical details that were not separately approved. The significance is larger than the individual example. If this pattern continues, the competitive advantage will come from turning technical capability into repeatable, useful, and economically sustainable deployment. Humanoid robots are moving toward real-world deployment in factories and manufacturing. This point is supported by reporting from AP News. We use it here only as a source-backed claim, without adding extra numerical details that were not separately approved. The significance is larger than the individual example. If this pattern continues, the competitive advantage will come from turning technical capability into repeatable, useful, and economically sustainable deployment. Is one of the prominent Chinese companies in the humanoid robot race. This point is supported by reporting from AP News. We use it here only as a source-backed claim, without adding extra numerical details that were not separately approved. The significance is larger than the individual example. If this pattern continues, the competitive advantage will come from turning technical capability into repeatable, useful, and economically sustainable deployment. Numbers. There are also a few numerical signals worth watching. Fast-moving technology markets should be treated carefully. One approved figure is 85%, attributed to a published source. We treat it as a sourced estimate rather than a timeless, universal fact. The larger lesson is that exact figures may change quickly, but direction and scale can still reveal where the market is moving. The competitive question around humanoid robots is not only who can build the most advanced version first. It is who can improve it repeatedly, reduce costs, secure components, build enough units, deploy them in useful settings, and learn from real customers. That is why industrial capacity matters so much. A laboratory breakthrough can create attention, but an industry is created by repetition. The organizations that can shorten the loop between design, production, deployment, and improvement may have a major advantage. The RISKS. There is also a reason to be cautious about the excitement around humanoid robots. Technology markets often move through a period when demonstrations improve faster than real economics. A system can look impressive and still be too expensive, too unreliable, or too difficult to maintain for widespread use. Companies still need customers with problems valuable enough to justify the cost. Regulators may introduce new rules. Workers may resist some deployments. Supply chains can become bottlenecks, and competitors can rapidly copy visible features. The real test is not whether the technology can work once. It is whether it can work reliably enough, cheaply enough, and often enough to become normal. If humanoid robots continues to improve, the next phase will probably look less like science fiction and more like ordinary industrial adoption. The biggest breakthroughs may become almost invisible. Lower costs, better reliability, faster production, easier maintenance, and clearer business cases. That is usually the moment when a technology becomes more important, not less. Once companies stop asking whether something is possible and start asking how quickly they can deploy it, the competitive landscape can change very fast. Another important part of humanoid robots is the feedback loop between deployment and design. Once machines or systems enter real environments, developers discover problems that are difficult to reproduce in laboratories. Those failures can become valuable data. The companies with more deployments may learn faster, and faster learning can create better products, which can produce even more deployments. Cost is equally important. Early versions of a technology can be technically capable and still fail commercially because the economics do not work. Reducing cost usually requires redesign, standardized components, larger production runs, and a supply chain that can deliver consistent quality. This is one reason manufacturing capability can become a strategic advantage. There is also a difference between replacing an existing process and creating a new one. Customers are usually more willing to adopt technology when it solves a clear problem with measurable value. That means the strongest early markets may be specific tasks rather than broad promises about transforming everything at once. Public perception can move much faster than industrial reality. A viral demonstration may create the impression that mass adoption is immediate, while engineers are still solving reliability, safety, and maintenance problems. Understanding that gap is essential when judging any fast-moving technology. Conclusion. So the real story of humanoid robots is not just the technology itself. It is the race to turn technical progress into an industry. The winners will need more than clever software or impressive prototypes. They will need manufacturing, engineering, supply chains, capital, customers, and enough real-world experience to improve faster than competitors. That is why this race matters. The most important moment may not be when the technology first looks futuristic. It may be when it becomes useful enough that people stop being surprised by